Hi everybody and welcome to Mechanical Keyboards Live. I'm your host, skiwithpete. Hi and welcome. Sorry, I hadn't adjusted the camera before I started this thing. I tried to adjust the overhead camera, but more about that later. You can see all the super stuff we got today. We got a couple of glorious wrist rests. We got a new Z77. This box is upside down, but otherwise it says Z77. We got a James Donkey under here. It's a James Donkey there. And we've got this LK Light Strike Optic Switch keyboard from Bloody. We're going to take a look at all of that on today's show. But before we get to that, let's say hello to everybody. What's going on? Atari Zero's in the house, Disco Frog, Dr. Doom Apple, Luke Bassett, JB1830, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Jesper Lundqvist, Disco Frog, yo. What's going on? I already said hello to Luke Bassett and to Malky Tomlinson, I think, right? Yeah, what's up? What's up, everybody? I'm just going to keep adjusting this camera because it seems weird to me. You can see in the background Atari. You can see that right there. That's the thing. And then, where is she?
Hiding.
That's Steph munching away in the background. What's going on, everybody?
We're gonna. I can't even do this. Oh, there, my arm was over there for a second. There it is, arm.
It's like we've never done this before. Joaquin is in the house. Mange HD, Sonic Case, Gadgeable, what's up? Luke Bassett, what's going on? So much stuff to review today. Okay, before I get to the reviewing the stuff, I say it before I get to reviewing the stuff. I'm gonna get rid of that 4K Ultra HD thing. There. Whoa. First things first, let's talk about this week's giveaway. Ryan Riddell is up in the house. What's going on, Ryan? This week's giveaway starts with a 1UP Keyboards Jumbo sticker. This is a super big 1UP Keyboard sticker. We got a couple of stickers from Hungerworks Studio. You guys might know Binge, the keycap maker from Hungerworks Studio. He sent along some stickers to give away. Those are going to be in this week's giveaway pack. Along with mechanicalkeyboards.com, there's an switch opener. This is a switch tester keychain, some O-rings, and 2 pullers, plus the glorious full-size wrist rest pad. This is the GWR100. You can see it sealed there. This is going in this week's giveaway. The giveaway is in the About section below or the video description below. You can go sign up there, join in, blah, blah, blah. This week's giveaway, because this is a big package, it's only, it's USA only. So apologies to those of you who are internationals, but it is USA only because of the size of the package. Mange HD says, how's the wallpaper? Oh, you know what? I downloaded it, but I don't think I'm using it. I never enabled it, did I?
I don't know.
That huge wallpaper. I never enabled it, dude.
Do it now.
What's that?
Do it now.
I can't do it now. I got to do it on my laptop. These screens are, they're portrait. These two. There's one here. There's one here. I got another camera that I'm supposed to use when I'm reading stuff, so it looks more like I'm reading stuff directly at you. This is a different camera to this one, which is this one. They're different cameras. What difference does it make? I don't know. All right. Somebody asked how was the trip. Luke Bassett asked how was the trip. It was very good. We had a grand old time, didn't we, Steph?
Good.
Yeah, really good time.
Some relaxing, did some shopping, did some visiting, did some exploring.
Not necessarily in that order.
Did some exploring, did some...
Gadgeable says, can I enter with a proxy, send to JB? In fact, you know what? Yes, you can. If any internationals want to join in the giveaway, you totally can. You just may have to pay for shipping if the package is extremely expensive. It's just because of the size of it, not the weight or anything. It's just, I worry about spending $25 on shipping on a weekly giveaway like that. Dr. Doomapple, no there isn't, but if you win, I'll contact you and then you can say I don't want it. But it's fine. I'm not really that worried, if I'm honest. You shouldn't be worried either. Okay, I had this plan that I was gonna review these first. But the weird part is I don't know what keyboard I should do them with. You know what? I just had a brain flash. You know what I'll do? I've got a what you call it? A full size over here. Steph in the background is just like determined to make noise, to crunch things, put ice in glass. Are you gonna turn on the dishwasher today, love?
Am I gonna what?
Turn on the dishwasher?
Oh, I could do. Or
Let
my
the-
phone could ring.
Let the phone ring.
Oh, or not. Or not.
All right then.
Open a can.
Sure, why not? Open a can. Do you have some chips you want to eat on camera here? Anything else?
I don't know.
What else would make a lot of noise?
I have the blender. I could blend something.
Oh, do you want to blend something? That'd be awesome.
I could blend the drink.
Disco Frog, what's going on? What's up? Zor, what's going on? Welcome to the show, you guys. All right, so for those of you who are new to the show, welcome. How many viewers we got? I don't even know what's going on right now. It's been so long since I streamed that I'm totally confused by the whole thing. All right, first thing to say is 4K. Don't forget, we're streaming. I don't even have this thing plugged in. Look at this. It's over here. 4K. So remember that you too, there we go. You too can join in the 4K. 4K. We're streaming today in 4K, so if you're currently watching in any other format, like 720p or 480p, like most of you guys are watching in, yeah, most of you are watching in 480p. That's sick. Then why don't you switch on over? Okay, I'm going to do this. For those of you who've never been to one of these before, this is, I'm going to do this like it's my weekly content. She's just trying to make up for the lacking New York sounds. You're not wrong. We got the air conditioner on and the door closed. You can't even hear that we're in New York. Oh yeah, hit that like button. Why don't you hit that like button? Like that like button. Yeah. What up, I defecate? What up? Alright. So, for those of you who haven't been here before, I'm sure most of you have. I'm just gonna check this. This is logical. Yeah, that's logical. Alright. For those of you who haven't been here before, the way this is gonna rock is that I'm gonna do the review, and I'm gonna do like an intro and an outro, and I'm gonna do like a whole review thing. If you guys want to throw in any questions, I'll do my best to answer them along the way. But if I stop paying attention to you for a moment or two, it's just because Mr. Hammers. It's not because of Mr. Hammers. It's just because I'm in the middle of doing the review thing. I'm gonna edit it later. I'll turn it into like a weekly piece of content. But for those of you who haven't already, go into the About section below, smash that giveaway button, and get involved on the giveaway. All right, you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? All right, let's kick it. Like button has been smashed, says Chocan. That a boy? That a boy. All right. Hi everybody, I'm skiwithpete. Today we're going to be taking a look at the glorious full-size wrist rest pads from Glorious PC Gaming Race. And there's two of them. There's the GSW100 and the GV100 you can see there. Let's just switch over to Action Cam so you can take a look at the difference. There's the difference. The top one is a stitched edge, smooth, tactile, high quality foam core cloth surface wrist rest. And the GV100 is a white ash wood, smooth, tactile surface, rock solid, hard surface for your ergonomics. Just switching back to the overhead, you can see here, this one is black, and this one is onyx. Let's get inside. So let's start with the GSW100 first. All right, open it up. Inside we have the wrist rest. We also have a sticker, the Glorious sticker. Glorious PC Gaming Race. The sticker. May your frame rate be mighty and your draw distance far. Okay, what can I tell you about this foam core? What can I tell you about it? It's got the Glorious PC Gaming Race logo over here in the corner. It's foamy for sure.
Oh, sorry, learning it. It was on the tablet.
Steph is awesome. No, she is awesome. IRL, she's awesome. Would this thing fit the MK Disco? Probably yes. What I'm going to do is show you what it would look like. What I'm going to do is show you what it would look like against this Cooler Master XT, which is a full-size keyboard. You can see that's pretty much spot on. You kind of notice the logo thing under your wrist when you're over here on the right. This is pretty comfortable. So it's foamy. Let's just switch to Action Cam here for a sec so you can see that's kind of how foamy it is. In terms of quality, it feels pretty good. The bottom isn't as grippy as some other ones, I would say. But it's not bad. It's certainly not bad. It's got this kind of stitched edge around it. You know, if I had one of these, I think I'd be pretty happy with it. That's the truth. All right, well, let's move on to the other one. What the heck noise are you making now, Steph?
This little thing only does 720p.
Oh, so you're the one. You're the one doing the 720p, huh?
That was the it was at 420 or 480, so at least it's at 720.
Steph's watching me on a tablet. That's what's up. Okay, looking at the second Glorious full-size. This one is a wood wrist rest. This one is in onyx, and let's just get inside of this one. Now, you may notice that these bits have been cut. I did not cut them. This will be my first time looking inside this. Also comes with the sticker. It's the same sticker. But this one seems to come with some sort of instruction manual. What's the best way to clean your wrist rest? Help, there's a smell coming from my wrist rest. My glorious wrist rest does not lay flat on my desk. The wrist rest is too high for my keyboard. Hey, the grain on my wooden wrist rest doesn't match the ones in my picture. These are, normal things that people talk about, but that is pretty much outside of the scope of this review, because all that they're saying is, yeah, they're unique, they're different. Each piece of wood is its own thing. Ooh, she's a purdy. She's a real purdy. This is a nice looking wrist rest, actually. I don't know if you can see the grain of the wood here. I'm going to switch over to action cam. You can see the grain of the wood there. That's pretty nice. And what else I'm going to do, I'm just going to go do the profile view here just so you can see. That's exactly what it looks like. It's mostly on a slant. It's about 40% flat here. And then it's got this sloping edge. On the back side, you can see that the wood has these cuts in it. I think that those cuts are to help with the flex of the board, but it still won't flex very much. Just to give you a finger test. It flexes a little bit. Flexes maybe more than I thought it would. Alright. Now, let's just put this in here. That's the fit that you get right there. This is up against, again, the Cooler Master XT. Now, I personally wouldn't have chosen a wrist rest that has this angle on it. I prefer a flat one, but that's just a personal preference. If you are somebody who likes that sort of dip, it is very nice indeed. It feels good. The grain of it's pretty nice. You can see that over in this corner you've got that glorious logo burnt in. It's pretty cool, actually. Let's just give it a typing test. It's very nice. It's actually pretty damn comfortable. As I said before, I personally prefer wood over the foam version, but those are definitely both quality things, both quality products from PC, glorious PC gaming race. It's pretty nice. I don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest. If you're looking for a wrist rest for your mechanical keyboard and you have a full-size keyboard and you're looking for a full-size wrist rest, this is pretty much the one you're going to want to get, I'd say. Pretty much. Again, guys, I'm not going anywhere. This is just for the purpose of the review. I'm just going to say my little goodbye. Even though I promise you, for those of you watching, I'm not going anywhere. Alright, so whether you want to choose wood or you want to choose foam, when it comes to full-size wrist rest, glorious PC gaming race has some pretty good options, actually. You can check in the description below or in the about section to find links to these and of course everything else you can see on my desk. If you have any comments or questions, post them in the comment section below. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so in the about section by buying a cup of coffee, or you can support this channel on Patreon. Thanks to everybody who supports this channel. For those of you on live stream, you could actually support this channel using something called Super Chat. Just look over, we don't have any Super Chats yet. Just saying. Thanks again to glorious PC gaming race for sending these through for review. This is certainly not a review, but they're pretty damn nice. If you're going to spend a lot of money on a mechanical keyboard, especially if it's a mechanical keyboard, you might as well get a portable wrist rest. And these are great examples of those. Thanks again to Glorious PC Gaming Race. Thank you to you for tuning in. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. And we'll see you guys again soon. But of course, you're going to get a little away. Oh no. Robot Pete's back. Exterminate. Exterminate. What has caused the failure? Is it working now? I don't know. Oh man, it's killing my viewers though. Hopefully now, with the thumbs up, hopefully now it is improved. And I'm back to... Rather than start a website segment. Does it work yet? Please tell me it's working. How about now? How about now? Third try. Third try.
No, you can hear it.
What? Third try isn't working?
What? Can you even hear? Can't you?
Third try didn't work. We are good on third try. Third try, we have the victory.
Yeah, there we go.
We're there. All right. So I had to shut down OBS and restart OBS. Where was I? Was I doing my closing bit? Because that'll all be chucked. Let me do my closing bit again. Oh, wait a sec. How far back was it when it started going crap? Can you guys let me know how far back it was? The other thing is, don't forget, while you're here and you've just listened to Terminator Pete, go into the About section below and...
Says that you need to do your closing again.
I need to do my closing again. Okay. Go into the About section below, join this week's giveaway, which includes one of these wrist rests, one of these, the foam ones.
Just in case it records that way.
Yeah, it totally will have recorded that way. Okay, so whether you're a fan of the foam wrist rests or of the wooden wrist rest. If you've bought yourself a beautiful mechanical keyboard and you want to get a nice wrist rest, you'll probably want to go check out the ones from Glorious PC Gaming Race. Thank you to Glorious PC Gaming Race for sending these two through. They're both pretty good examples, and if and when I start using my full-size keyboard again, I'm probably going to pull one of these two out. Thanks again for tuning in this week. Don't forget, if you have any comments or questions, you can post them in the comment section below. To check out links to these and everything else you can see on my desk, check the About section below, where you can also support this channel by buying me a cup of coffee or by supporting the channel through Patreon. Thank you to everybody who supports this channel. For those of you who are in the live stream, you can support through Super Chat. Thank you very much to Gadgeable and to Atari Zero, who both just threw down like that. Thank you again to everybody who's tuned in today for checking this out. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. And we will see you guys again soon with more awesome keyboard and tech good stuff. All right, thanks again. Thanks to a Glorious PC Gaming Race for sending these through. They do look pretty cool, these things. I mean, it's good stuff. It's certainly not low quality. Cool. Well, just as I put these two puppies away, so I don't sound like Terminator Pete anymore. It's what the real shame is, that I've just crushed the numbers on the channel. I was up to 40, numbers were climbing steadily. Now I'm down to 35. I've only got 16 likes. I mean, basically, it's all gone wrong for this stream, essentially. I have to go out for a bit, but should be back before the stream is over. Well, you never know, man. You never know. This stream could become one of those super epic mega streams. You just never know if that's going to happen. All right. Well, next up is the Z77 from Mechanical Eagle. Two things to say about this one. I'm just going to get rid of these stickers, but then back down here. There's still super minor audio artifacts. Well, that's not good. All right, let me restart the... How about now? I bet, is it clearer now? How about now? Is it clear now?
Sounds okay.
Okay.
I don't know which bit, but you'd say super minor, so.
Go ahead and smash that like button. Go on, smash the like button. So the Z77, I've already done the review of the Z77, but it's actually one of my more popular reviews. A lot of people look for the Z77. And so I was talking to the people who send out the Z77s, and they said, hey, you seem to like the Z77, which I kind of do. Your audience seems to like the Z77, which I kind of do. I said, so why don't we send you a white one? I was like, okay, I'll take a look at a white one. Why is my desk so wobbly? I don't know why my desk is so wobbly. Is there something touching between the two? I don't know. Wobbly. I'll move this over a smidge. Why is it all so wobbly today? Huh. Huh. All right. Ryan Riddell. Yeah, that a boy. All right, so here we have the Z77. Going to do another quick review of this. Then we'll get on to more awesome stuff. Don't forget, today's stream is in full 4K. please crank up your viewing monitor display things. All right, that's one thing I want to say. 2, don't forget, in the About section below is that giveaway. Go into the About section below for the giveaway. If you're... If you're what? I can't remember. You ready for this? Hi, I'm Ski with Pete. Today we're taking a look at the Mechanical Eagle Z77. This is actually the second time I'm reviewing the Z77 from Mechanical Eagle. You can find the first time I reviewed it up here. Well, under, but like there. You'll see it. Alright. So why am I reviewing another one? Well, this is supposed to be the white version of the Mechanical Eagle. I have reviewed this before. This one has a green switch, which is actually not a green switch. It's a blue switch, but hey, who's counting? On the back of the box, there's not much stuff. Nothing around the sides of note. Hey, let's get inside. It is the white version. Oh, bubble wrap and one of these foam cores. Ooh. Ah, JB, always the jokester. He's not kidding, though. I wish he was kidding, but he's totally not kidding. Okay. Why is this glaring so much? It's actually from overhead, which is crazy. It's silver, but it's even more silver than my desktop. Look how... Like, that's stainless steel. That's also stainless steel, but it's just super reflective-y. It's like high polished stainless steel. So that's the Z77 Mechanical Eagle keyboard. Some stuff I like about it straight out of the box, some stuff I don't like about it straight out of the box. So this bugs me when they do this. You see, it's got WASD written on the arrow keys. Now, check this out. I figured out a little bit. Tele fast. Whoa, that was fast. Okay, and then I go wide, slow. So looking in close, you can see that they've printed WASD on the arrow keys, which I don't know why they've done that. WASD, you would, I mean, what are you going to type, the WASD on these? No, they're arrow keys. I don't know why they've done that. Looking at some other stuff around here, you got that shiny silver board. Let's just take a look first at the keycaps, as I always do. So these are double shot keycaps, as you can see. So what that means is there's two types of plastic that they use. First they use a clear plastic, and then they shoot a white plastic on top of it. But for whatever reason, they've kept the same font as they use when they do laser etch. So that means you get the holes in the 8 and in the O and in the P and in the 0. They do that because on laser etch, it's easy to scratch those middle bits off when they do finish off those the lines and create the non-attached pieces. But once you're doing double shots, there's no real reason to do that anymore, so it's kind of an unusual choice. All right, looking in closer here, we do have a blue switch indeed. It's a blue clicky switch. Who's that made by? That's a new Temu switch, but it is not a box switch. So that is indeed a new Temu. And of course, these are non-removable because that has an LED straight through it. So you can see that LED. North side LED there. So they've actually made a good choice here, which has both the number and the symbol in the top half of the key, so that'll shine better through the LED. They don't have stuff out the bottom half as you normally would, in which case it would only light the top half, not the bottom. But that is a pretty good choice that they've made there. Two comments.
The WAS keys, when the printing fades on the other ones, you can swap them out.
But these have different profiles, don't they? I mean, these are R4 profile.
Are they?
Yeah, those are different profile keys. And then I want to go telly slow. Is that in focus? That's in focus, right? You know what's quick? The quick way to make this focus is to press this button. Huh. Uh-oh, that's totally not what I wanted to do. No, that's totally not what I wanted to do. No, I want to make it sharp, and I don't believe that it's sharp. So hold on, I'm gonna go. No, that's too far. That's sharp. There we go. Rot says, Pete, what Zelios do you enjoy the most? 67 gram. They put the WASD arrow keys when you wear it out. No, I just went through that. What do you think would be a really good price for a GH60 wood case? No idea. I want to buy a mechanical keyboard. What's a good, my first mechanical keyboard? I highly recommend the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid. You can find a link to that in the About section below. Or they've just replaced it with the Master Keys PBT. And that's good too. I just did a review of that like a week ago. And I think that's my new top pick. Okay, getting back to this keyboard. I will plug it in shortly, but just before I do, you can see it's got a white cable here. This white cable is a non-braided cable. It's just your regular type of USB cable. Just gonna get ready to plug this in a second. Just before I do, let's just do a quick walk around the keyboard and say it's got a metal top plate here. That is indeed a metal top plate. And on the back, it's full plastic with flippy outy feet. You might notice that it doesn't have rubber stoppery feet up at the top half. The only way you can get those rubber feet is if you pop these out, because these have it. I know, but it's not true. And you notice that the WASD keys also have arrows on them, which again is like, it's like printing for whatever. It's like printing for 60%, even though that's not what you want at all. Okay, let's check out what's going on with the cool animation. All right, and just to take a look here. Oh, so these ones, you'll notice the double shot is the W, so you got shine through on the WASD, and here the shine through is on the arrows, and the WASD are printed. Okay, let's. These are the different modes. That would be pretty distracting, I think. This is, it seems bright and energetic compared to some other keyboards that I've played with. But I'm sure you can turn down the brightness doing this. Oh, that's too much. Still, it's quite brighty. Cool. On top of that, it's got the media keys on the top row. It's also got these L keys. I'm not really sure what those are for. Let me just take a quick look at the instruction booklet, which I threw on the floor, and I don't know where I've done with it. Oh, is this more modes? It is. These are even more modes for LEDs. Now, that flickering is just refresh rate. It's not happening IRL. It's just the refresh rate. But what's interesting is it seems to have done the WASD in a brighter than it's done the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the G and the B are also quite bright. Interesting.
Hey, Dane.
Sup, Dane? Well, overall, for a budget keyboard, I have said this in the past and I will say it again, for a budget keyboard, these things aren't that bad. The Z77, at least the one that we have here, doesn't have removable switches, but that's not detrimental to this. The Utemu Blue is probably the best Utemu switch you can get, and insofar as it is that, it's not that bad. This has a standard layout, so it's pretty easy to find replacement keycaps for, and I would actually suggest it, even though these are double shots, they're kind of ugly. I don't like that kind of gamery font, especially one that's probably the result of somebody being smart about not double shotting the keycaps. So to have a keycap that looks like it's not double shotted, even though it is, it's just not on for me. But I still like it, and for a budget board, this is definitely one that tops a lot of people's lists. If you'd like to see a whole playlist of budget keyboards, you can check for that on screen now. For those of you who are in the live stream, don't go away. I'm just going to do my closing segment, but you guys definitely stick around. Well, thank you very much to... might do one quick action cam view. Just because this has that rounded front edge here, just so you can see exactly what that looks like. Again, don't worry about that underglow. It's just a crappy refresh rate from my camera. Well, thank you again to Mechanical Eagle for sending this keyboard through for review. This is the white version. As I said earlier in the show, I've done a review of the black version already. In fact, I think I did one that was with a removable switch top, so you can go check that out. Thanks very much for stopping by. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. If you'd like to check out one of these keyboards, check in the About section. You'll find links to this and, of course, everything else you can see on my desk. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so through Patreon or by buying me a cup of coffee in the About section. The other thing you can do, of course, if you're live in the chat room, is you can super chat. Thanks to everybody who's already super chatted, including Atari Zero and Gadgeable. Thanks, guys. It's awesome. That's the Z77 from Mechanical Eagle. Thanks again for tuning in this week. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. And we'll see you guys back again soon. Cool.
There's a previous question. Did you get a discount code for buying one of the wrist rests from Glorious Gaming?
No. Why?
Somebody's asking.
Did I get one? Like, did they?
To give to you to give to viewers.
No, they did not. No, they did not. Did they do that for other people's channels? Man. Did they really?
What?
Why is he asking? Did they do that on?
To buy one.
Oh,
He
no.
was asking if they gave you a discount code for them.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Viewers.
But then again, you could join this week's giveaway and be in for a chance to win one. Because in the About section, there's a giveaway for this week.
Which one's it for?
It's for the GVR.
Which is the wood?
No, it's for the foam version.
No, he wanted a wood one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Dane posted his finished birthday.
What's that?
Dane posted a pic of his finished birthday. Here. Finished birthday.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Okay, two things I'm going to do just before we get on to the next one. I'm just going to remind everybody, this is the stuff in this week's giveaway. There's stuff from mechanicalkeyboards.com. That's switch openers, switch pullers, keycap pullers, switch tester, O-rings. There's stuff from Hungerworks Studios, some stickers that he's got, a giant sticker from One Up Keyboards, and of course this glorious full-size wrist rest pad. All right, before I move on to other things, time to break some rules. So I got sent some stuff that I'm not reviewing today, but they didn't make me sign an NDA, so I'm going to show it off anyways. Check this out. Master Pulse MH320 headphones. They're coming out August 15th. Also, from Cooler Master, the Master Set MS120. This is a mechanical keyboard with a mouse. That's coming out August 15th. And I also got sent this from Rosewill, July 25th. So I think I'm going to do a live stream review of it the week after. This is another mechanical. This is the Rosewill Neon K51 and a mouse, the Neon M55. July 25th. Again, they didn't make me sign NDA, so next time, guys, make me sign an NDA.
Yeah, you're not opening them.
What's that?
You're not opening them.
I'm not opening them now. No, I told them I wouldn't, but I didn't say I wouldn't mention them on my live stream.
Hype is good.
Miguel Muratu. Hi, welcome. You can ask them next time they send you something to review. They will give you a code for your viewers. Okay. Next up, the James Donkey 619. I'm excited about this one. I don't know why I'm excited about it. I'm kind of excited about it because I kind of like James Donkey. Cool. Don't forget, you can check in the About section below for a link to this and everything else you can see on my desk today. Hi, I'm your host, Skiwithpete, and today we are checking out the James Donkey 619. I don't know if you can see it. It's like black on black printed box here, but it's got a kind of cool thing going on there. It's pretty cool, actually. On the front of the box, you can see it's got a James Donkey thing. On the back, it's got a little bit of information about this. This is the Shenzhen Mahu Technology Company Limited. And it says it's got the black red switch, made in China, jamesdonkey.com. It's tough to find these in North America, to be honest. But I got a good source now. I think they're on Amazon. Check in the About section below for links. My super dull knife here. Come on, super dull knife. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Actually, I think GearBest sent this through to me, didn't they? GearBest.com. Thank you to GearBest for sending this through. Whoa. You see what I mean? There's just something cool about that already. I think I'm looking at the bottom of it. I am... Oh, I don't even know. I'm even like... This cool piece of paper is cool. What on earth? What the... Okay, that's just the registry card. That's the keyboard. Here's the accessories. Okay, let's start with the accessories. Crappy keycap puller. That sucks. Get a new one. This is neat. This is a braided cable with a micro 90-degree end on it. Do you see that? Micro with a 90-degree. That's pretty cool. Don't know where that fits yet. Let's take a look at the keyboard itself and have a little walk around here. Okay, first thing to say is that's a metal top plate. Plastic wings on it here. This is also plastic. Oh, and that's where the cable goes. And you can see the cable's got like a whole section to go into. So that goes this way around. I'm just gonna switch over to Action Cam. See, it's got a cool. It only feeds out the one. It only feeds out the one direction though, and that's towards my mouse, which is kind of a weird design choice. But what's even weirder is, what's even weirder is actually that's resting on the cable now. Is that right? Maybe not. No, it's not. It's just resting on this. No, it's definitely not resting on the cable. It's just, it's not got a firm grip on the desk really, because it's only got the two pads up at the front, and then it's got these other two things on the wings here, but those don't have grippies either. So that puts it on more of an angle, but it doesn't really secure it to the desk much more. I know my desk is warped. I know it for a fact. Because it's a metal desk. It's like it's never going to be. But that's a lot of wiggle. I'm not sure if that's on my desk. Just trying to find there. There, that's nice and sticky. Alright, typing test. These are the red black switches. Oh, guys, I'm going to be straight with you. Those are some smooth-as switches. No, I don't think the wings are removable. No, I think the wings are on there. All right, let's take a quick look around this. First thing to say is these are indeed double shots. Oh, no wonder they're smooth as hell. Black reds, because they're Gateron reds. Gateron reds are known to be smooth as hell. Yeah, they're smooth as you like. Okay, first let's get in here. Let's take a look at these keycaps. Okay, first things first, these are indeed double shot keycaps. You can see the two different types of plastic there. Steph, what color is that?
It's like yellow.
Yeah, like a dark yellow.
Yeah. Weird.
I don't think I've ever seen a yellow double-shotted keycap before, but it's yellow and black. Again, the font has that non-contiguous thing that they're doing, as if at one time they had laser etched and then changed their mind. So you'll notice that the P and the O and the 9, they don't close the loops on those keys. The reason they don't do that is because at one time these were probably designed to be laser etched. In under here also you can see there's an LED there, so these are definitely non-removable. But these are Gateron reds. These are black top switches. So Gateron is definitely known for their smooth switches. It definitely feels pretty good too. I'm gonna have to wedge it up so it doesn't move around on me. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna use some Ski with Pete business cards. Ski with Pete. No, too far. No. There you go. Okay, so here you actually have a standard bottom row. You can see it's a standard bottom row because it's got 3 1.25 switches on the left, 4 1.25 switches on the right. I'm glad to see that James Donkey stuck to that convention for this. You can see I've smashed some business cards under here to make it level on my desk. Not sure if that's my desk doing that or if it's the keyboard itself, but we'll assume that it's my desk just because we can. All right, looking around the edges of this thing, let's just switch over to Action Cam. You can see it's got this kind of cool outer layer design thing going on. And over on the side here, it's got a James Donkey logo right by one of those flipper feet. You've already seen around the back. It's got some kind of vents, but those are fake vents because it doesn't actually vent to anything. And around the other side, there's no logo on this side. Looking at the top plate, you can see it's a bent piece. I think that's going to be aluminum. And it's got these top screws on it, so you can see the screws that exist there. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a cool looking design. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm into stuff like this. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, I know it's gaudy as hell, but that's the thing. It's gaudy. If it was on your desk, people would be like, whoa, what keyboard is that? I'm into it for that reason. Okay, next up, let's pull this cable out. As I said before, it's one of those braided cables. It's pretty nice. I'm going to send it around the desk this way. See what happens with those LEDs. Oh, just a little bit of backlight. Nothing too fancy there. Let's just turn the lights off so you can see. Oh, it's really super dark, and those are really pretty dim. That's as bright as they go. It's not very bright. Let's just take a look here. And those are those yellowish LEDs. So it's a yellowish LED through a yellowish double shot. It's pretty subtle, but it's kind of nice. I don't know if you guys can quite tell that. Just how nice it actually kind of looks there. You can see how bright it is in comparison to my monitor, but, you know, unlike some other ones that can hurt your eyes, this certainly won't. It's pretty nice, actually. And while these fonts are that non-contiguous design, they're actually pretty subtle. So the little gaps are very small. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad indeed. Alright, let's see if I can... You can't even see it happening. It is happening though right now. It's doing one of those snake things. You can't really see it. Turn the light back on. Huh. Is that what you said?
I said huh because the tablet actually adjusted it dimmed the screen when you turn the lights out.
Huh.
I haven't had something that actually does that properly for ages.
I can't really see the LEDs turning on or turning off, so it's kind of weird. Oh, but the Gateron Reds, I mean, you can feel how good that is. Okay, well, one thing I always like to do... Ooh. I just managed to... One thing I always like to do is flip over... Look at that spacebar. I always like to flip my spacebar around. You can see these are cherry profile. Here's a little typing test for you. I actually pressed enter then, and the people in the chat know that I'm just typing a bunch of bullshit. This is bullshit. Super smooth though. My God. You forget just how smooth Cherry Red, how smooth Gateron Reds are. Of course, this does indeed have the multimedia keys up here. With a standard layout, you can absolutely replace these keycaps. I'm sure you would. I don't know if they're PBT or ABS. They're ABS for sure. So you definitely would want to remove those and change them out at some point. Cool. Well, thank you very much to GearBest for sending through this James Donkey 619 for me to review on the show today. If you have any comments or questions, ask in the comment section below. For a link to this or anything else you've seen on my desk, check in the About section. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so in the About section by buying me a cup of coffee or by supporting this channel on Patreon. Thank you very much to everybody who already does support this channel. Very cool of you. Thanks to everybody who was by on the live stream to watch this happen in real time. There's a pretty cool keyboard, I think. I mean, I kind of like the flashy design to it. Of course, that it uses Gaterons is also pretty cool. I don't think you're going to find it, which, of course, I like in my keyboards. But still, for an inexpensive keyboard, you just kind of need a mouse mat or something underneath it to make sure it doesn't slide around, because it's only got those 2 feet, those 2 rubber feet. Otherwise, there's no other rubber feet at the back or anything. So you'd probably want to hack that or adjust it or use a mouse pad, a desk pad, rather. Thanks again. We'll see you guys again very soon. Thanks again. We'll see you guys very soon. Cool. And that was the James Donkey 619. Kind of an unusual keyboard. But, you know, it's got Gateron switches. How can you not like that? Straight up, how can you not like that? I was kind of hoping it was going to have mod switches on it, if I'm honest. But still, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Martino just up building a hand wired. That's awesome. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to just grab a quick glass of water before I get on to what I think is the most exciting keyboard of the live stream, which is the Optic Switch B820R from Bloody Keyboard. Alright, 1 more second, guys. Don't forget to do this week's giveaway. Go check in the About section below. I was wondering why he wasn't responding, but I forgot he was recording. Gemk, go for it. What's the question? Oh, he just said hi? Hi back.
I think. Oh, no. Oh, maybe.
I just want to start talking about this keyboard right here, so I'm kind of just biding my time. Just biding some time. You ready? I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in. That's all you need to know. Jumping in. We got 40 viewers. How many likes we got? 25. No, we don't have 40 viewers. We have 33 viewers and 25 likes. If you haven't already smashed that like button, now's a great time to do it. Go for it. Button liking smashers. You ready? Here we go. Hi, I'm Ski with Pete. Today we're looking at the Light Strike Optic Switch from Bloody Keyboards. Bloody Keyboard sent me this. It seems pretty cool. This is an RGB keyboard. RGB self-customized RGB animation. I think there's some software I gotta get for this. There's preloaded RGB lighting. There's anti-ghost mode. It's a 0.2 millisecond response switch because it's optically driven. It's got the LK Optic red switch, best for gamers silent gun typing effect. That's what it says there, silent gun. All right, cool. That's bloody.com, or you can go into the about section below and find a link to this. I like this too, LK. So they've got, you know, they got a baseball fan. The K for strike, you know what I'm saying? They got a baseball fan who's working there. Bloody, I'd never heard of Bloody before, but they seem pretty cool. They reached out to me to make this review, and I thought I would. This is the B20R full-size keyboard. Let's have a little look around the box. So around the front of the box, just the same sort of stuff that you'd normally expect. Made in China, optic switch. Around the back of the box, doesn't really, actually this is the front of the box. Doesn't really say anything different. Requirements, Windows XP, Vista 7, 8, 8.1, and 10. No Mac support or Linux support on this one. Nothing too exciting around that side. But let's take a quick look at the back of the box. Light Strike Technologies, innovative LK optic switch uses optic switch to react lightning. Oh, lightning? Lightning speed. I thought it was just, I didn't think there was an E there. Lightning speed with extreme 0.2 millisecond key response, which is ultra durable with 100 million keystrokes and maintain the same tactile feedback, or no tactile feedback in this version. No double click, the output is zero bouncing. Lightning speed response, LK optic switch. What else? RGB lighting, you can see that there's some software that you can program for all that. Spill resistant nano coating. Huh. There's nano coating over the PC board to protect the PCB from corroding. Wet air or caustic chemicals prolonging your keyboard lifetime. Interesting. Smart water flow system, so the water flows out. Screw enhanced space bar. Dual screws, dual springs, balancing bar. Gunmetal aluminum alloy panel. We'll see about that. The 7-color indicator backlit, anti-ghost gaming mode. And as you can see here, it's a full-size keyboard. It's got that same damn font, though, it looks like. We'll see as we get inside this. So an optic switch, unlike a Cherry MX switch, has light passing down through the switch. So what these do, as the switch is depressed, it actually blocks the light being passed through a channel. That's how optic switches work. And of course, they react at the speed of light as opposed to the relativistic speed of copper and electrons. As you can see, this is actually my first entrance into this board. I've not been inside or seen it before. Just cut open those stickers to show my way inside. Oh, look at this little plastic thing over the top. First off, we've got the quick guide. The quick guide tells you some function keys to get you up and going. I'm sure I'm going to be looking at those in just a second. There are 6 preset RGB lighting modes, function F12 without a driver. So that's how we'll start, and we'll get on to the other ones after that. It also comes with one of these crappy keycap pullers. These are pretty crappy. And of course, this one comes with, these kind of like differently shaped. Oh, they're not differently shaped. They're the same sort of shape, but they're a little bit rubbery, these keycaps, these double shot. These are WASD replacement keys. So you can see that there's WASD and some other keys. We'll play with those in a bit. Also, you'll notice on the back here is a braided USB cable. It's pretty nice, but it is non-removable. Let's just do a quick walk around the board here. So this is a full-size board. It's got that aluminum top sheet. The back is plastic. Ooh, and these, look, they flip out sideways. It does have rubber stoppers the front and back, so you don't need to tip it up in order to get those. Oh, those are those water channels. I don't know if you can see that. That's actually a hole that leads into the keyboard right there. That's those water channels so the water can flow out. This is my first time with an optic switch, so the key depression is a little bit shorter than you'll find on a Cherry. Excuse me. Feels a little bit shorter. Not by much, but by enough that it's a little noticeable. There's that space bar, which is a little bit unusual. We'll take a look at that in a second, but first, let's get in and look at these keycaps and exactly what you got here. All right. Okay, so the first thing to say is that that's some sort of like a box switch. Of course, it's unlike anything that you would have seen made by Cherry or anybody else. It's just got a different shape to it. And of course, at the back, you can see that little LED there. That's going to be the RGB LED. These do look like they're Cherry profile, though. Cherry MX compatible, that is. And this is a double shot keycap. But again, it's using that non-contiguous font. That non-contiguous font is really popular amongst the budget or lower end keyboards. I would say these are pretty much going to be ABS keycaps. It's not to say that they're not good enough quality to start, but it's definitely something that you could consider replacing in the near future. Not too far. You notice that you do get a standard bottom row here, so it's easy enough to find replacement keycaps for this. You also get a full-size keyboard, but it's a little bit unusual. What's a little bit unusual about it is that these keys are usually over here, but they're moved over, so you get a bit of a display there. In here, you can see it says Bloody LK Gaming Keyboard Infrared Optic Shaft. Again, it's pretty cool. I want to check out this spacebar. I don't really know what's going on with it. It feels unlike any spacebar I've ever really dealt with before. Oh, and it looks like it's got I just can't quite tell what the heck is going on here. No, it's not coming up. I don't know if it's screwed down, if what they were trying to tell me was it's screwed all the way down. But that is not coming off of there. Not easily, anyways. It's got a couple of extra springs. You see there's a spring there. A spring there. No, that is not coming up. So while it has a standard bottom row, that spacebar doesn't look like it's going to be easily replaced. So that is something to keep in mind. I'll be honest, the feel of this keyboard is pretty good. I'm actually gonna flip those two up because I do like a more angled keyboard. That's probably a little better for me. Anchor Bait is up in the house. What's going on, Anchor Bait? Luke Bassett's here. A bunch of new people are here. Brotaku's here. Hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. We're looking at an Optic switch keyboard right now. That spacebar really tripped me up. I didn't expect that. Okay, let's plug it in, see what happens. Oh, that is definitely RGB. And they said function F12 for the different modes. Neat. Cool. So those are your basic modes, and then of course we can go much deeper. Nope. Thought those might work, but they don't. That's skiwithpete. I built my first custom 2 weeks ago. I used a GH60 from 1UP, and I have to say I love it. Easy AVR is easy. Awesome, Anchorbait. That's awesome. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Bloody, and I'm going to download the software. Which one have I got? Huh. For models V series, what have I got? B series. No. For B series, this is what I got. B series gaming keyboard. Download. Zizb is in the house. What's going on, Zizb? Is there any supposed advantage to optical switches? They're waterproof because it's just light. They respond at the speed of light, even though that's not really much different than responding at the speed of electrons down a copper wire. It is different, but not by much, because eventually it has to turn into a copper wire anyways and get into the computer. What else can I tell you? I just want you guys to be able to see this, but I can't move this window. Unfortunately, I can't move this window. It's one of those windowless windows. It's odd. Now start the key software. It's supposed to be starting the software. You'll see it pop up in a second. Right? Keyboard has been activated. Caution, it's normal that Windows will load a driver automatically the first time it's installed. Interesting. Visit bloody. Don't need to do that. Okay, Ultra Core. Explain. No. Button. Huh? Don't get it? RGB animation. There you go. Okay, so if I do this, and then I do function 4, function 5, yeah, okay, you can see that it's changing the animation wave. Let's do this. Long red, long green. So function 1 is long red, 2 is long green, 3 is long blue. Let's just see what lets me change here. Oh, look, all I can change is... All I can change is which key activates it. Ten types of self-editable shift. Yeah, but what about per button? Is this what it's saying? Oh, yeah, okay. So let's say I do the... I'm not sure what this is telling me. Select profile standard. Gaming 2. So if I wanted to choose Gaming 2, then I could configure a bunch of buttons and I could make W, A, S, D. What could I do with them? Keyboard. Oh, look, the keyboard's just popped up. Not sure what this is doing. Press W in it. Disappeared. Oscar Macro 2 would let you look at. There's a lot of depth here. So you could do MMO, FPS, Office combinations. You could set up combos. Again, a programmable keyboard is always going to be superior. And look, you can turn it into repetitive attack, auto attack and run. You can do macros, records, all that sort of stuff. And there's the about button, Which just says, after numerous years of studies and experiments, Bloody launched the advanced gaming software that significantly improves and elevates special features of this software. It's excellent. To escape from non-combo, press scroll lock to abort at any time. There's a manual or a test button. Cool. The software looks, I mean, it looks pretty good. You know, this doesn't look like a fly-by-night sort of thing. This looks pretty much the sort of thing that you'd expect from a, you know, the software from Cooler Master isn't much different from this. So I got to say, pretty well done to the guys at Bloody Keyboards. Cool. All right. Well, that has been the B820R from Bloody Keyboards. Thank you very much. That was weird. Well, that has been the B820R from Bloody Keyboards. Thank you very much, Bloody, for sending me through this Optic switch keyboard. It's pretty cool. There's obviously a lot more depth than what I can cover in a short video like this, but there's some cool software. There's a good quality build keyboard. I'm not really sure what's going on with this spacebar. I probably will reach out to my contact just to find out a bit more about it, but overall that's pretty cool. A fully programmable light or optic based cherry compatible keyboard at this price point. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And with that standard bottom row, it means you can replace some other keycaps, put some other keycaps on there. That's pretty awesome. Well, just as I'm saying that, I'm just going to go ahead and swap out the... the D key. I got some other ones in here too, actually. You could even replace the F key if you wanted to. I just thought that was pretty cool. Definitely gives it a different feel for the game controllers. Let me just ring us on out with a bit of a typing test at the end here. But just before I go, thank you again to Bloody Keyboards for sending this awesome keyboard in on through. Thanks very much to you for checking it out today. Don't forget you can support this channel in the About section below, or you can find links to this keyboard there too. If you want to support this channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can do it through Patreon. Thank you to everybody who does support this channel. Of course, if you're here in the live stream now, you can support this channel with Super Chats. Thank you very much to the guys who've already done that, Atari and Gadgeable. Thanks for supporting the show today. Really do appreciate that. If you have any comments or questions about this board, go check out the comment section below. Check if anybody else has asked the same question or if somebody's given the answer, but then ask away. Let me know if you have any thoughts or opinions, if you own one of these boards or if you're thinking about getting one. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to press like, don't forget to press subscribe, and we will see you guys again soon. But for now, here's a typing test of this just to ring you on out. Cool. Well, that was fun. Don't forget to come back again soon. Pete, I love this stream. So many active people, and you interact with the viewers. Yes, Disco Frog. I think I just did. Well, that was the Bloody keyboard from Bloody. It's kind of cool, actually. I kind of dig this keyboard in a weird way, even though I'm a little confused about the spacebar. I do kind of dig it. I think it's kind of cool, actually. Oh, and look at that. I just yanked a switch all the way out. Well, don't let the video stop there. I just yanked a switch out. Let's take a look at exactly what's going on down here. Okay, well, the D key is firing repetitively. So let's see what I can do before the computer crashes. No, whoops. So you can see down in there, look what's happened. I've yanked one of the switches right out. So that's exactly what the switch looks like. And what it's doing, the laser is passing through from one side to the other. Okay, look, can you see? Here, I'm going to turn Action Cam on. Can you see? Look here. There, you can see my finger in through that hole there. You can see my finger clear, and here you can't. It's blocked. Do you see that? You can see through there. Like, I'll put it in front of this so you can see the light. Oh wait, I'll put it there. That's how it works, just like that. So there's a little laser, and I can't see it with my eye here, but there's a little laser that's shooting through that hole on switch 54. And so what this does is it interrupts that line of sight. There we go. It interrupts that line of sight there. And when you press the key, of course, it activates it. Just gonna get rid of all those D's that are pressed everywhere. That's how it works. Cool, I'll use that in the video too, I think. Is that in focus? I think that's in focus. Well, it's a pretty neat keyboard, this, if I'm honest. The only thing that I worry about is that spacebar. And yeah, it is, like, it's not silent, but it's definitely not the loudest keyboard I've come across. Definitely not. All right, cool. This back in the box isn't proving to be easy. Oh, that's why. Well, like I say, for an optical keyboard, I think that's pretty much the best price I've ever seen on one. For a fully programmable one with RGB backlighting, I mean that's pretty damn good. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a deal quite that good before. Definitely a neat keyboard. Definitely neat. Cool. All right. Don't forget, for those of you in North America, to check out this week's giveaway. Or if you're international and willing to pay the shipping, this week's giveaway includes 3 stickers from Hungerworks Studio, black O-rings, 2 keycap pullers, a switch tester, and a switch opener, plus this glorious full-size wrist rest GWR 100 cloth and foam wrist rest. Cool. Well, that just about does it for this week's show. I say this week's. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. Let me show you the cool stuff we're going to get up to tomorrow. Let me give you guys a little sneak preview. The Cohen E7 headphones, a couple of carbon fiber wallets. We're going to be looking at this Macally 13,000 milliamp hour battery pack. We got this smart outlet. There's another smart outlet somewhere here too. If I can find it. I'm going to need to find it. This one here, the Light Edge. It's another. We got a Zeus Drivo SSD. We got a Super Speed Orico 3.1 PCI Express card. Got this Geekeria headphone stand. I don't know how you review a headphone stand, but I'm going to give it a damn good go. And we got this Asus ZenPad 10. I'm going to be taking a look at all that stuff tomorrow for those of you who are able to tune in. Is there anything else we got going on? think that's it for tomorrow. It's a lot of stuff, though. Come on, that's a lot of stuff. Two of these. These are going to be fun. Man, look at that. These E7 Bluetooth headphones. Those are going to be pretty cool for sure. Active noise canceling wireless Bluetooth over-ear stereo headphones from Cohen. These are on sale right now. These were like $70 right now. They're pretty hot. Go check on Amazon for those. I would say follow the link in the about section below, but there'll be one tomorrow for that. Cool, so we covered quite a lot of stuff today. We did the B820R, the James Donkey 619, the mechanical Eagle Z77, and 2 glorious keyboard wrist rests. That was today's show. I wish this thing would stay closed. God damn. But yeah, if you partnered one of these with, say, that LK optic switch, you know, you're talking about some pretty top quality stuff for not very much money. What's that, like $120 all in? That's pretty damn good. All right, well, just before I go, I thought I would check in the chat room, see if there's any questions or comments or anything going on just before I skedaddle for the evening. I want to build a keyboard. I really badly want to build a keyboard, but I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I think I'm going to do it soon. Anchorbait says, I missed the wrist rest reviews. I'm buying one soon. What are your thoughts on these? Personally, I prefer wood ones, and I think that the glorious full-size wood wrist rest was my favorite of the two. Yeah, I would say they're worth buying, for sure. I would say wood, for sure. And I see somebody else just said fabric. Gems says, Pete, what keyboard do you currently use on a daily basis? I have 2 at work. I have my one-up carbon fiber TKL that I use daily. And I also have at work I have 2 60%. One is an LJD 61 up. One is an aluminum gray, slate gray, the whole thing gray. Stainless steel plate, all from one-up keyboards, with 67 grams, and the other with 62 gram Zelios. And then here at the streaming setup, I've got this one, which is my red carbon fiber. There's my red carbon fiber 60% board. That's my other daily. Those are my dailies, and then that's not to say that I don't use other ones infrequently. But we also have, just over there at the other desk, we have a Leopold FC660C, which is currently set up. And of course, we have Steph's carbon fiber one-up keyboards. With Gattistottles, yeah. And I have said that I thought that Gattistottles were the ultimate clicky switch, but I recently tried a Pandastottle, and I would like to officially reserve judgment. But check back again soon because we have lots more about to drop. We have Steph who's going to build. She's got 2 keyboards to build. We got... yep.
What 2?
You've got your...
Mech 27.
Mech 27, and you've got your... okay, you only have 1 keyboard to build. Pete, I would like to switch springs to some that you are selling. Are the weights shown on the bottom out or actuation? Going for 150. 150, the bottom out weight on the 150s is actually 180. So, they're stiff, man. Jung Man Juan Min says, so do you flip your spacebar on all of your keyboards? Yes. Malky says, build keyboard now. No. Dr. Doomapple says, what's your opinion on the Nova Touch? I like Topras for days of like extreme heavy typing, but I don't own the Nova Touch. I would though. I certainly would. If somebody said, hey, here's a Nova Touch, I would definitely add that to my collection for sure. I got a lot of keyboards though, man. You got to understand, like, it's pretty hard to make it into my collection. This Optic Switch one might make it. It might make the cut. I don't know. If I think one day maybe I'll reach for it, then it'll probably stick around. 30 watching with 33 likes. If you haven't already smashed that like button, please do so now. Malky, I'd like to credit for that Panda Scuttle discovery. Yep, that's you, Malky. Shad is obviously against the spacebar flippage. I understand. Yeah, if you type properly, I suppose you don't need a wrist rest either, right? Yeah. Andrew Bishop says, let me know if you want to build an Eco. What's an Eco? Doesn't the HHKB have Topres? It does. I have one of those too. Hey guys, I wanted to let you know about some stuff that's happening over on 1UP Keyboards. The first thing is we've just adjusted the prices on all of the... what?
Not on all.
On the... Not on all. On the more expensive Pandas. So the more Pandas you buy, the less expensive it gets. That's brand new to the site. We're also going to be adjusting the prices on all the Z cases in the next 48 hours. That's still to come. What else can I tell you? What else is going on over at 1UP Keyboards? Yesterday we sold out of the Idea 23 cases in like 2.5 hours. Thank you very much to everybody who was in on that.
We do have more coming. Yes?
Yeah, we do have more on their way already. But head on over to 1UP Keyboards because we bought all sorts of bandwidth and we love it when you use it. So even if you haven't been in a little while, there's some cool new stuff on there, including, you know, we've never sold a stainless steel TKL, have we?
Of course
We have?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think we'd actually sold one yet.
Yeah.
Because I haven't made one. I can't believe, like, they're just such a damn good looking.
Of course we sold them.
Cool. We also have 2 switches coming soon, and hopefully we have gherkins coming soon. Man, the standoff fight continues. We bought some standoffs, 2.5 millimeter. Got some screws. They were 2 millimeter. We're gonna have to figure that out pretty soon. Yeah, don't forget to go sign up for the giveaway. I think that's it. I think that is it for me for today. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned in. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Don't forget to go check out the giveaway. Thank you again to my 2 super chatters, Atari Zero and Gadgeable. They were both joking about the robot voice. Dane, the gherkins are not going live until we get... I've ordered more screws to go with the standoffs that arrived. I don't know why. It just... What is a Gateron SMD? So the SMD switch, they have a bigger opening at the bottom. I don't know why I'm suddenly blown out over here. I'm like super bright. What is your opinion on PPS keycaps? I don't know PPS keycaps. Don't know. Gadgetable's back. What's up, Gadgetable? Yeah, I was thanking you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Why am I so blown out? Is it because of these white boxes? Don't know. Martino, until next time. Indeed, Ziz, we'll see you again soon. All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Check in the About section for relevant links to this and everything else you have seen on my desk today. Thanks again for hanging out with me while I do these reviews. These ones will probably be live in a couple of weeks. Hopefully the stream worked. We'll see you guys again soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget that even though the stream is about to end, the chat will continue. So feel free to hang out a little while longer if you guys want to. Thanks again. You guys take care. We'll see you tomorrow for that awesome tech review stream.